way, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to be back presenting the second ASC endorsed Track and Field Awards for 1997. And don't forget the new ASC video coming out very soon. As you may or may not know, Dan and myself went to the James Bond premiere last night, and the whole Bond genre coming in. You know we're on a bit of a Bond tip tonight, isn't that right?
Yeah, we're the man with the... Is it switched on? I don't know.
No, it wasn't on. Yeah, we're the men with the Golden Awards on Dave Roberts' Secret Service, ready to give you an evening that'll leave you shaken and stirred. Firstly, though, we line up off the programme. First will be the first set of trophies, the age group awards, given to the outstanding candidate in each section in terms of club service. Then we'll be presenting our very own ASC awards, before the major awards given for personal achievement. But before I go any further, can I welcome Jane King and ask her to come forward? Councillor Jane King, she'll be presenting the trophies tonight. So, on to the serious matter in hand.
What, the Bring and Share buffet?
No, not the Bring and Share buffet, the awards. Sorry if we did that attempt for a gag last year, but we haven't got Fraz writing any new material. So, well, over to you, Chief.
Thank you, Dan. The under-11s we're going to start with. Last year's winners in the boys were Graham Jarvis and Lewis Griffiths, and in the girls, Victoria Goodwin and Louise Parry. Because we just couldn't single anybody out of the whole season in either the boys or the girls, the winners are everybody. So we have certificates for Tom Finch, James Lawson, Daniel Ilsley, Michael Ellis, Graham Jarvis, Claire Brassington, Victoria Goodwin, Louise Parry, Daniel Turner and Jill Beckett.
That's better.
Got your arm.
What the hell? I knocked it with the elbow. Sorry. Yes.
Right, on to the under-13s, starting with the girls.
It's a ladies' man, sir.
Well, okay, we'll do them together then. The female award goes to a young lady who's had a marvellous season running, jumping and throwing, showing real quality in all three and giving the club fantastic service. Exactly the same can be said of the male winner. They are, of course, Emily Saville and Matty Wakefield.
Moving swiftly on to the under-15s, and we have two extremely deserved winners in this section. Firstly, a young man who next year, in my opinion, is going to make a real name for himself on a national scale, and a young lady who this year, by winning this award, will please a training partner of mine who has been very interested in her superb form throughout the year. They are Peter Durham and Hayley Twydale.
The under-17s winners are two athletes who have been instrumental in the fortunes of their respective men's and women's teams. The first performances have demanded his inclusion in the Northern men's team after coming through the Young Athletes League ranks, while the other is now an integral part of the women's team and finished the season ranked high in the country's top 20 high jumpers. Both look set for a very big year next year also. Give it up please for Alan Richardson and Sarah Humberston.
Now for the seniors, and because of size of the age group, there's always been two awards in each section, one for track and one for field. Firstly, the women. The track winner is someone who is certainly threatening to monopolise this unless the rest do something about it, as she battled up an impressive points tally for the women's team this year. The field award, however, caused some consternation. It all came down to two athletes who are virtual newcomers. One who must wish she took high jumping up a long time ago, and a young hammer thrower who should still have many great years ahead of her. The panel did the decent thing and decided to give it jointly, so please put your hands together for track winner Eve Richardson and joint recipients of the field prize Helen Hobson and Sally Ellis.
Go on, Ben. Hey, drivers. Yeah. Get Lisa Rowan around. Get Lisa Rowan around.
Tune in the speaker.
Who's Sarah?
I know.
See with all the shots, you know what I mean?
Well, Rob Allenby here. Yes, I'm just saying there. Just having a great photograph, just taking time out from presenting, and I'll be joining him back in about 5 seconds' time.
Dave Gifford, Mick Jagger, Simon Saxby, Rob Allenby, John Barker, Mike Callanan, Robin Inch and Dave Sellen. And the field, Steve Graham, Robin Inch, James Lewis, Ben Saville, Fraser Keith. They're just some of the names I've got down here. And there could be more possible winners, such was the quality here. However, for running himself into the dust, in the words of George Wardle, to collect his 3rd trophy in 2 years is Steve Bomber Graham for the track, and for being the star of the team this year, Ben Saville takes the field prize.
Right next up is the special ASC Award. A bit of fun maybe, but you try to tell them to last year's winners. Firstly, the celebration of the year. With so many clean victories and with the club in a celebratory mood generally this season, there were some strong contenders. Firstly, Mark Carnan for his handheld high salute some 10 metres out. Secondly, Rob Allenby for smoking the relay baton whilst looking round to his opponents 20 metres out. Thirdly, Simon Saxby for his Iwan Thomas-esque "this is too easy" option arm gesture 50 metres out. And finally, Mike Colshaw rubbing Grimsby's Tom Cassidy's nose in the dirt after beating him by performing up and down to a packed King George V Stadium. And Dan has just passed me, it's from Mike, who says, "I'm too tired, I've got work to do, there'll be no horny trainees here anyway." And the winner is Mike Colshaw, who I'm afraid is not here tonight to receive his award. And now on to a prize which looks all set to become one of the most sought after its inclusion last year, given to the highest point scorer in the men's team. In the customary reverse order, in 3rd place was Robin Hinch, in 2nd place Ben Saville, and for the 2nd successive year the winner is Steve Bomber Graham.
That was the trophy we gave to Steve last year. He didn't bring it back, so it was a good now. Finally, the main awards of the evening, and firstly, the Endeavour prizes. Now, last year's recipients were Nikki Elms and Lindsay Cullum, and that gives you an indication that these awards aren't to be taken lightly. In fact, the winners of these are athletes who, through their hard work, we expect to make a very big impact next year. They are, in the boys, Ryan Wakefield, Graham Dobbs and David Green, and in the girls, Helen Thompson and Katie Bell.
Share the trophy.
Much of the same can be said of the Most Improved Awards. Maybe 5 years ago, this may have been deemed as a bit of a soft touch, but not now. Once again, a quick look at last year's Roll of Honour reveals 2 great names from Cleeth's present in James Lewis and Sally Woodcock. And once again, we fully expect and hope this year's winners will carry this progression through into 1998. Role models for us all are Robin Hinch and Lindsay Cullum.
Right, you can almost cut the tension with a knife now for the 4 main prizes of the 1997 track and field season. They are, of course, the male and female track and field athletes of the year. And remember, whereas the age group prizes are given with club service in mind, the definition of a winner here is an outstanding personal achiever. So let's crack on with the first of these, the female field athlete of the year, and in true showbiz style and time-honoured Clee tradition, can I ask last year's winner, Sophie McQueen, to come forward to do the honours here, please.
That's right, I said well done, mate.
Right, so I'll give you a list of the winner's achievements this year. She's broken three club records, which are good club records. She's remained unbeaten in her best events all year and ranked third in the county in another event. To collect her second trophy of the evening is Emily Saville. Can I ask Sophie just to stay here a moment? I don't know whether you know, but this February, Sophie actually competed for England, and it's tradition at this club to present any internationals with a special glass decanter, or glass whatever it is, glass trophy. So can I ask Jane to present that to Sophie?
Last year's winner of the male field athlete year was Fraser Keith. I'm afraid he cannot be with us in person, but he is here in spirit. He's left another message for us, which I've got in my pocket, so you'll have to put it with Fraz speaking for a little bit longer.
Doing well, CD tops up. But he's an electrician.
Hello, are you listening to that tape I recorded previously in your bedroom before I went away?
Yeah, I am, Fraz.
Oh, so you've not gone and taped over it? I thought you would have, what with me calling you a great big... Hey again, now it's truly an honour of the very highest order to receive this most prestigious award in 1996. My life was never the same again. People stopping me in the street, asking for autographs, appearing on Belgian TV, etc. It's because of this that I'm extremely pleased that the recipient of the mantle of 1997 Male Field Athlete of the Year is someone I know well and will be able to cope with the adulation he will receive. He's a fellow pole vaulter, so a big well done to Alan Richardson. Well done, Alan.
Right, on to the final female award of the evening, the Track Athlete of the Year. Can I ask Katie Bell to come forward to present the trophy she won last year? Now, I think Katie was a little surprised to have won this last year, and I think the winner this year may also be, but she shouldn't be. In a short space of time in the club, she's been at the forefront of many races, a brave and confident style, suggesting she could turn out to be one of the finest distance runners this club has ever produced. Congratulations, Tara Ilsley.
The final award of the night now, and with one of the most viable candidates, is the Male Track Athlete of the Year award. Last year's winner was Lawrence Bird, who I'm afraid cannot be here tonight and so cannot present the trophy. I'm afraid, though, Lawrence has actually won the award for reaching the national 400 metre final, winning the Northern Champs, winning the Northern County, and also breaking 3 club records. So I'd like to give you a round of applause anyway for Lawrence Bird, this year's Male Track Athlete of the Year. Thank you.
And finally, before we finish, can I ask Emily Saville to come forward again? Emily?
Sorry.
Got a bouquet of flowers here for Emily to present to Jane, thanking her for what she's done this evening. Thank you. Right, that's it.
A bit again there to what I think has been a great night. We've got DJ Ilsley turning up for you now, coming on. But this is Dan and I signing off. And one last message, can Sarah Humberson please go to reception? Thank you very much.
What you were saying here next to this is the microphone on there.
Oh, turn it in.